Dallas Cowboys, also known as America's team, or as I like to call it, Jerry Jones' own playhouse or playpen, however you want to see it as. But essentially, it's just an old guy playing with his own toys, essentially, not knowing what he is doing pretty much every day, overpaying every players, not knowing what kind of coach or general managers he wants to use for his team. There's a lot of dysfunctional things going on with this organization, and I just want to talk about a few things about why the Dallas Cowboys are not going to win the Super Bowl next year or even the next 2 to 5 years, possibly. Depending on what moves they make currently, how it seems right now, I'm talking about the current team, not what they would probably be in 3 years or 5 years, but I am predicting that they probably still will not be that good because of all just the disgusting contracts they have and just how they've been lately, especially the past 20 years, because we all know how that's gone with playoff success. Also, there's practically an apocalypse happening outside. I don't know, there's this thing going around. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's pretty popular. But it looks like everything's burning down outside at this point, and there's like nobody outside. So if you guys could go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click the like button, I really appreciate it. Okay, listen, at the start of this, I gotta admit, I don't really throw that much shade at much teams. I don't really make fun of that many teams. But when it comes to a team that is the Dallas Cowboys, I am sorry, but there are so many things wrong with this team and that I believe should be fixed now. I did do some good old notes. I did some of my note taking on some good old Spark Notes, if you guys use some of that. And here's my notes. Let's just say my notes aren't very appealing when it comes to the organization. Hence Dak. But anyways, um, I'll start with the good things, okay? I won't start with the bad things. I'll start with the good things for you guys. The good things are I love the new signing of the new coach. I love oh I love Mike McCarthy so much and so much more than the last head coach you guys had. I don't know if you guys have also heard about him, but yeah, let's not bring him up at all. Anyways, this new head coach is was probably my pick for the next head coach for any team. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be the Cowboys, honestly, but anyways, he is now. And that's one of the main things I'm actually pretty excited for. If I have anything to be excited for this team, and I can't wait to see what he'll do with the team this year. Um, Especially with the defense. I love the Cowboys defense as well. That's all I have to say about the defense. I just love your guys' defense. I love the players that are on there. And Ezekiel Elliott. I love Ezekiel Elliott as well. He's just such a good running back. He's one of the best running backs I've seen since I've been alive, in my opinion. People say he's only good because of the O-line, and honestly, I think he can be good without the O-line, in my opinion, but you know. But anyways, let's get right into the bad things. I know that's what you guys mainly came here for, was the bad things, so let's get right into that. First thing I will say is this is a little bit, a few days into free agency, so I already know a couple things that have happened. One of the things that I hate the most right now is, I'll just put all three of these in the same category or just component right here. Dak got franchise tag, which is so stupid. I feel so bad for him. If I was him, I'd get out of there by next season or whenever they stop franchise tagging me. That's all I gotta say for him. I can't believe they franchise tagged him, even though they promised, or they both seemed like they were promising each other that Dak was gonna get paid this offseason, and well, yeah, that didn't happen. And then Amari Cooper got a 5-year, $100 million contract as they franchise tagged Dak, even though Dak feels like he's the best player practically on the team. I know he feels that way because it seems like it, or at least the best one on the offense. Yeah, they gave Amari Cooper that contract and they franchise tag him, so I know he's pretty pissed. I'd be pissed. And they let Byron Jones go, the cornerback. Honestly, I think he's really underrated. I think he's one of the best cornerbacks in the league, I would say. And the fact that they let him go is just just a Cowboy thing. Honestly, it's a Dallas Cowboys kind of thing. Honestly, I think that's what we're gonna call it at this point. It's just the Dallas Cowboy way at this point. Jerry Jones will pay people and not pay people, which leads me into Jerry freaking Jones. What is this man doing? Why is he still the owner? He is not a good owner. I love him as a person. He is not an owner, though. He is not a businessman in the way of paying and not paying people, and he just doesn't know how to do either. Okay? That's all I got to say for him. He's terrible. Need a new owner. Please. And thankfully you guys got a new head coach, because the head coach I would have been ranting on from last year, I'm not going to say his name still, because he does not deserve his name to be brought up at this point, because I hate him the most about any Dallas Cowboy. Just anything Dallas Cowboys. If I ever hear his name, that is a thing that I will rant on forever, and just no. And another thing, Dallas Cowboys have been trash pretty much my whole time being alive at this point. Not, okay, I won't say total trash, but to a point where I haven't seen them in a Super Bowl. I think I've only seen them win like 1 or 2 playoff games. I haven't really been counting, because I don't even really see them ever in the playoffs, let's be honest, because all their record is pretty much 8-8 or 9-7 or 7-9 pretty much. They're always in the middle no matter what kind of team they put it together, even though you honestly a lot of their teams have been good. Let me tell you, they know how to build a team, but it just doesn't work out. I mean, they kind of know how to build teams, kind of. But when you have the wrong head coach and you have the wrong owner, the thing is, not many people think about it, but the situation is, when you have a bad organization and a good team, the bad franchise, like the people that run the franchise, take over more than a good team. Like, you can have a good team and be a bad franchise, but that franchise is still going to ruin your chances. It doesn't matter what the team is. It doesn't. Okay? I've seen it countless times. It reminds me a lot of the Raiders back in the early 2000s, honestly. They didn't really have a bad franchise, but I mean, kind of honestly, this Dallas Cowboys team kind of reminds me of them just a little bit. I don't know why. But if we look through what what bad franchises won with a good team, I can't think of one, honestly. Even if the Knicks, you know what, the Knicks from the NBA are a good example. The New York Knicks back in the 80s and 90s with Patrick Ewing, they didn't win. Okay? So there's that as well. But I'm telling you, when you have a bad franchise, you just don't have a good owner, you don't have a good coach, you just don't have anything good on that franchise, you're just not going to win, okay? No matter how good the team is. Because that goes down to the team chemistry, and the chemistry for that team, even if they even had good team chemistry, I feel like still wouldn't work. Because by next year, they're just going to ruin that team. They'll have one good team for 1 year, then they'll ruin it. With, again, Jerry Jones giving out weird contracts and not signing the right guys and getting rid of the right guys. I don't understand what he's doing, and it just makes me want... Okay, I won't say I want to kill myself. But you get the point. It makes me really sad, because I actually would like to see the Cowboys be good, but they're just so bad, I have to rant about them. And I will say this to end the video. I am sorry, Dallas Cowboys fans, but they are not winning the Super Bowl. I'm sorry. Your guys' chance to win maybe a Super Bowl was when you guys beat the Packers, okay? And you moved on. All right, remember that? Remember that year? You guys were like 10-6. Remember that? You know what? It was a good year. But by these standards, honestly, I don't see you guys pulling off anything. I mean, either way, whether or not you guys do sign Dak or not, I feel like you guys are still going to fail, because you gave a big contract to a running back. You gave a big contract to a wide receiver who's not even a top 3 wide receiver, in my opinion. He is not good when it comes down to it. When you need that receiver between Julio Jones, okay? I'd rather have Julio Jones than Amari Cooper. You know what? Not even Julio Jones. Who can I say? Honestly, any wide receiver that's top 3 or top 5, I probably Amari Cooper is top 5, but he's bottom top 5 by his performance in late games. He cannot perform in late games. He just doesn't. He disappears a lot. He really does. He disappeared a lot in the other half of the season, last season. So if you don't believe me, go watch the tape. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any other video ideas, if you guys want me to do a video maybe on the Knicks, I'd really enjoy that because I have a lot of things to say about the Knicks. Trust me, a lot of things, more than the Cowboys. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.